Okay, so brief recap of events for the Kindred who has not been here for the major incident last session. The long version is the crew were going to basically resolve the issue with the flood bank of basically there being a large incident, which was Simon trying to provide some blood bags for the owner of the flood bank, who is Benni, a Toreador Kindred, who has been helping the refugees coming from London, coming from the UK, trying to get away from the Second Inquisition. That kind of went awry with one of the people being refugees. There was a mark provided to Penny for her to kill because they were a Masquerade preacher. So she had to kill this Ventru to basically avoid hunters entering Dublin. This ended up being a huge mess at the flood bank, which led to a number of Kindred going frenzy, and some of the Kindred who were being kept as refugees escaping, and the crew finding out that there was more to the flood bank than what seemed. So the next day was more of an investigation and a trial with a Nosferatu called Puckley and the Ventru Mark basically being taken for questioning. They gave information that led the Coterie to finding out that Benni was kind of holding some kind of vampire trading ring, where some of the vampires were being used as blood for a side project of hers, while others were being sold to like the hospital to be used as like cattle for the blood pact. So the crew went to investigate that. They went to Benni's apartment and found out that the Malkavian who was still there had been killed by Benni, and that Ash used for pigment for her painting, as well as her using blood from other kindred for her painting, which led to Kit being the first person to see the painting, and she was so enthralled by the painting that she stabbed her eye out.
Oh.
Yes.
That sounds like a whole foobar mess.
Yes. So the painting was taken as evidence, and a trial was held for the Ventru and the Nosferatu Puckley to basically decide, hey, we should hold a trial to see how we're going to deal with you. End result, due to some people being better at legal or talking than others, Ventru got stabbed, and he's dead. Puckley, an arrangement was being made for him to have a sponsor in Dublin to basically keep an eye on him and keep him out of trouble, which the crew decided this would be Clyde. And yes, outside from that, Benni is still on the loose. No one has seen her since. And outside of that, it is now a new night. So, as it is a new night, it means upon waking up, you will all be making rouse checks.
Yay.
Rouse check. That's success.
Success!
Wait, never mind. It was. I think it got messed with by other dice.
I think it got messed. I think like the order it came out was wrong. So like Mel's success. Mac, you failed, so you gain 1 hunger.
Yeah. I'm at 4. Really bad.
And Penelope, you wake up with really big tummy rumblings. So like, while Mac wakes up and you are calm, you're composed, you've probably been staying close to your sire now that you're aware that your sire is in Dublin as well. You may accompany Victor in what he is currently doing, which is purchasing an eye patch for Kit.
I mean, yeah, considering Mac is definitely blaming herself for not being there. So she's definitely helping him out with that.
But Penelope, your first instinct upon waking up is hunting. You wake up and then you literally the only thing you can think of at this moment in time is I need to find prey. I need to find something. I need to find a victim. I need to find something to eat. And now it's a case of whether or not you give in to that hunger or you try and suppress it.
I'm gonna try and suppress it for now.
Okay, I want you to make a... What's the best roll for this? I wouldn't say I wouldn't say frenzy check is the best roll for it. I would say...
Another rouse check?
No. I kind of want to say etiquette composure.
Etiquette composure. It's gonna suck.
Or no, 2 successes.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'll let you off. Basically, more of the dice just came up positive than negative, and it's your body. You've probably been going through this a few times. You don't feel the urge to hunt now, but as you incur the beast more, you might find a harder time giving in and needing to feast. Or even just hunt for the sake of hunting. Maybe find a bone to chew on. But yeah. So that brings that to you. Mel, again, no idea what you've been doing. You've just been driving around Dublin for the past few nights.
Carrier business is, well, business.
Let's see what kind of jobs you've been doing. We'll say you haven't had anything major. You've actually just been ferrying kindred around Dublin. Your major job was you actually got to drive a limousine the other night. You went to Belfast.
Oh.
You drove a envoy from Belfast to Dublin. The people in the back seat of the limousine, who you had 0 interactions with and you were told not to interact with, contained a old lady, very businesslike looking, carrying a clipboard. She's constantly speaking to and with another kindred who's got more long hair, looks more regal. Definitely a bit on the older side, but still more refined, still looks young. You've got the inkling that there is something off about this lady, but again, you've been told no interactions, you just drive.
Yeah, I will try to memorize their appearance for later, though.
Yes. If you so wish, I can provide imagery of both of them.
That would be nice, actually.
Okay.
Because if they seem off, Melissa's definitely going to keep them in mind for the future, even if she doesn't interact.
Yep.
She's going to try and remember them, see if she can remember names, faces.
Yeah, you probably would have been told some names. So you have these 2 ladies. And then the gentleman. You drove this envoy to Dublin. And the moment that was done, you got out of that limousine and you got back into your Ford Transit.
Yeah. Business as usual.
Yep.
Yeah.
business as usual. You probably would have been brought up to speed with events of basically, hey, Kit's lost her eye. Benny at the flood bank is trouble. I don't know. You'll find out. I'm sure Mac and Penelope, when you meet them later, to discuss what the next course of action is or what you're going to be doing this night.
Indeed, it sounds like I'm gonna have a lot to learn from those two.
Yes. So, who wants to decide where the meeting spot is for the group tonight?
Hmm.
And also probably decide what the agenda of the night is. This could be a simple night of basically, hey, let's just go enjoy the night, get some snacks, figure stuff out. There's other things you could be doing, like, for example, finding Benny,
Hmm.
who you know is missing. There is also the case of there being two unaccounted for kindred who you know are refugees who are in the city still. At this moment in time, Penelope and Mac will have the information that Melissa doesn't, which is that these two kindred thought to have been caitiffs are actually Tremere.
Hmm.
So there are currently two Tremere somewhere in the city, unaccounted for, possibly in danger, possibly being the danger. You're not too sure. And then obviously you have the current situation as well of the thin bloods of the city,
Yeah.
who you could try and search for, deal with, and discuss stuff with. So there are some cards on the table for you. The only thing that is off limits to you is going to be the hospital
Hmm.
and also the morgue.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Thin Bloods probably aren't the biggest problem right now.
I would say those two unaccounted for kindred could be rather issue.
Uh,
Yeah,
first, we should
especially
set up a site to meet, which.
I mean, y'all pick wherever you want. I can drive over Lickety Split.
Honestly, the place that's in the middle of everything is either the temple or the church.
Mhm.
Right next to the flood bank, and everything else is just on the opposite side of it.
Ah, yes, the church and the other church.
Uh.
Um,
Hmm,
I mean, Dublin does in fact have many churches.
it does.
Yep.
shocking.
I mean, if that's where you want to meet, that's where we can meet.
Yeah, let's just meet at the church, because also, Penelope can't drive.
Alright, I'll be there
I
soon.
mean,
Yeah.
Penelope is now
Danny.
the proud owner of a Vespa, so.
That's true. But I don't have the skill for driving at all.
I wonder if I can
Awesome.
teach you.
Yes. Again, that is something. It doesn't take much XP to get 1 point in drive.
It's true.
Mhm.
Okay, so before you all go
I
out,
two. Never mind.
Yep. Before you all go out, I would like the following information. What are your characters wearing clothes-wise right now?
We are going out. We are not doing church work. Penelope is not going to be wearing nun-garb. Because that probably would just give her away a little bit too much.
So what, like
It,
casual clothing?
Yeah, but also probably her main coat to hide everything.
The very baggy coat?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Mac and Mel?
I'm thinking maybe that Max got like coveralls on, but like she has them only like kind of half on, like wrapped around her waist. Like the pants and the top is like wrapped around her waist, and then just like a tank top.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then boots.
All right. And what about Mel?
She's probably wearing something very simple, like typical jeans, boots, simple black shirt, probably has like a Metallica logo on it.
Okay.
The most expensive thing she's wearing is probably like a leather jacket, and she has her usual purse over her shoulder.
So we'll probably just assume that basically Mel is literally just picking everyone up,
Yep.
and you
I
can
mean, the van's got plenty
you,
of room.
you can decide course of action once you're in the Ford Transit.
Mm-hmm. Hop on in and we'll get it going.
All right.
Good.
Where to first?
Oh, that's a good question. Shit. Floodbank's probably empty right now.
I mean, yeah, it might be a good place to start, considering what pretty much everything that we've got that we're going to be wanting to do is going to be at least starting there.
Yeah. So I don't think the two missing kindred are gonna be nearby.
Probably
Yeah.
not, but there might be a trail or something.
Yep.
Rough
Good.
guess, but if I did have to guess, they probably fled closer to the middle of the city.
Well,
A lot more
I mean,
people to hide amongst there.
if they left any vitae anywhere, we might be able to find them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd
So
say
you want?
Work with it for something.
if you want to try and do some investigative work, feel free to make one of these rolls to figure stuff out. You could either try charisma streetwise, intelligence streetwise,
Intelligent streetwise.
or wits in what would actually no, one of those two will do. I was
what was the
thinking
first-
like wits insight might do, but you're not really like talking to people directly.
What was the first one again?
The charisma streetwise. So either charisma streetwise or intelligence streetwise. The idea is kind of like you're perusing around the social networks of like the city. So
Oh, wow.
Looks like Melissa has her silver tongue ready to go.
Yeah, I was just gonna be like, oh, maybe Mac calls, but honestly, with that and also my own 400, I don't think Mac's gonna do any calling around.
wait, dude.
And all of that is charisma, baby. I have no streetwise whatsoever.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the 400 and you still have 2 superficial damage. You are feeling tummy rumbles as well. You need to feed.
Yeah.
Then maybe dealing with the thin bloods might be a good idea, because food.
I mean, if that's the approach you're wanting to do with dealing with the thin bloods.
I mean, they aren't people, so.
Oh my god.
God.
I mean, alternatively, we could just jump somebody on the street,
I mean, to be honest, with you and like your alley cat background, that is a thing you could do.
Yeah, it's literally like Max thinking back to I know some folks who were kind of were shits to my cousins when we were younger. I'm sure that somebody's probably around here that wouldn't be too upset about beating up.
Speaking of family situation, Mac, you will get a brief update from the hospital. Jace is recovering.
Woo!
I mean, I suppose we could drive around and find one of those jerks, but I still want to handle the kindred situation. Speaking of, I wonder what info I got with that fucking roll.
All right, so first things first, the Streetwise Charisma roll. So Mel gets around, she drives around because of like how many people she does courier business for, like for both ghouls and kindred.
I have
You
connections.
just drive by stops in some places, like a few like chippies or takeaways who also do dabblings. And so basically, as you're going around, you're kind of picking up on attacks in the area.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, like, have you heard of any gang activity in the area, or like, have you heard of like any scuffles that have been happening? Or more for like kindred areas, like, have you like noticed like any kindred trying to sneak around or kindred attacks in the area that definitely weren't done by people in the territory?
Mhm.
So with your rolling, the ghouls in the area who have actually also been trying to keep tabs on the Finbloods do give you the information of, hey, yeah, there seems to be a small community of Finbloods who have been starting to grouping up so they could better hunt together.
Hmm.
They seem to be being led by someone called Joy, who is basically known around these parts as a Finblood, has done like some odd jobs for ghouls and kindred in the area, but also is like still stays away and has been most likely any new Finbloods who have arrived or have been turned in the city. She's probably basically been taking them and showing them the ropes as a case of like how a kindred, once they are turned, kind of have to be showed by their sire how to do things. Joy Joy seems to be the one who goes around and teaches the Finbloods how to either keep a low profile and hunt in some way, or make dealings so they don't seem to be as much trouble in the area.
Interesting. That is some juicy information.
So you're given a kind of like a wide spectrum of where they may operate. I'd say during this time while you're going around and doing this, you'll also get a message from Simon, Kit, and Silas of a... they've provided, and they've done a little bit of research, and they've provided a boundary to which most likely either the Tremere will be in, Benni will be in, and also while they were looking for Benni, basically by asking around as like people of concern for Benni on like social networks, they found someone who seemed to have more information around Benni than what was going on. They let something else slip, and by then using that person's Facebook account and all of the pictures they take, managed to kind of get a grasp of the local areas they at least go to based on all of those pictures. Silas was also able to figure out that this person who was using this account was a Finblood.
Interesting.
Does that mean that Benni and the Finbloods have an agreement, or...
That is possible. Also, Tremere, I thought those two were caitiffs.
No, they are not.
Yes.
yeah, no, we lied.
Yes, it was basically, they were referred to as Caintif because nobody really knew what clan they were. But it was revealed by Victor when he arrived from Belfast that they were Tremere refugees who were originally told to go to Belfast, but there's suspicions that they may have actually gone rogue to basically get away from the Camarilla's chantries.
Interesting. Okay.
But that's all up in the air. At the moment, they are just missing. They will most likely be traveling slowly as to not raise so much attention that they get caught. So during this round circle that you see on the map, that's the general area where they could be. So there are certainly some landmarks in the area that would be of attention to this, that you could go and try and like research, or you could go around and figure it out. I'll mark some more of basically what Mel has heard from like where the Finbloods may be operating.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just mark it on the map. There's like TB.
Okay.
About where I expected.
And yeah, that's what you'll find out for now. So basically, so again, like, to be honest, you've not really had a hard. Usually, when it's has come to shove, you've actually not had a hard time bumping into Finbloods. Almost kind of like magnets in a sense. Kind of like operating on different polarities. Because you know, like Penelope's had a run-in with a Finblood before.
Mhm.
Silas has definitely had a run-in with a Finblood before. But yeah, so again, like you have like some ideas of like Finbloods grouping up at night.
Yeah.
Could be something you can do.
Yeah. So we want to crash their party, or do we want to try and find these Shamir, or do we want to try and find Benny?
From what it seems like, Benny might have something to do with
The Thin-Bloods?
Finbloods.
Yeah.
The Tremere also worry me, but if we investigate the Thin Bloods, we might be able to handle two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
No, I guess we go for the Thin-Bloods.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take us to the corner.
All right.
Also, if they get a bit rowdy, there's food there.
Yes. That is also
Yeah.
another option. You also do have the option of literally just hunting before you go.
Yeah.
So for
Probably
example, Mac, if you would like to, if you wanted to go hunt, you could make a wits streetwise check.
Sure. Why not?
Or strength and brawl.
Ooh, okay. I will go with the strength and brawl. That's a lot more up my alley. So and blah. Oh,
Okay, so three
Okay.
successes. So as like you're going out, and this is with the strength and brawl check, you're not being picky of who you're basically who you're going to be feeding from and who you're picking off. So it's kind of a case of you're driving in the car and you're kind of like spotting prey for yourself. But you can quickly just snatch,
just like
take
stop
somewhere,
stop right
feed
here.
on, and leave. Basically, who do you want to mug?
Yep. And I do also take the money from their wallets to make it look like a proper mugging.
Okay.
Hey, more money.
So going around, if Mel and Penny want to make a awareness check, a wits awareness, as well to assist, they can do.
Don't kill them.
Kind of basically as a keeping watch.
Ooh.
As long as you don't leave any corpses behind.
All right.
Yeah, that would not be very good.
Then, Mac, you have the choice: either attack someone who appears homeless to you, or attack someone who appears tough, intimidating.
If I attack someone who appears homeless, there might be a chance that they may be connected to perhaps Nosferatu or something.
No, it's more of taste, to be honest.
Okay. I mean, I'll go with somebody tough.
Okay.
I can take him.
Plus, if it's someone who looks tough, and if they are tough, no one's gonna bat an eye if they're roughed up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like literally you're driving down and then suddenly you find someone and Mac's immediately out the window.
It looks like it just looks like a jump happened.
Yep. But with Mel's role keeping watch. Alright, so as you go and attack this guy, and it's literally like a ha and immediately crunch as you knock them out. And then you just drag their unconscious body somewhere and feed. So how much hunger do you want to take?
How much can I safely take?
2 is the safe amount, 3 is risking it.
I'll just go 2 then.
Okay. Slate 2 hunger.
Yep.
Your beast is okay with this. Food is food. But your beast doesn't talk, so no complaints.
Yay!
Yay!
Now, if you wanted to immediately make those mean nothing, you could heal your superficial damage.
Yeah. I think I'll let it stay there for a bit.
Leave a few cuts and bruises. Okay, so Mel, with your perception check, you noticed that definitely someone saw what was just happened.
Oh dear.
And they, from your observation and just looking on, they don't seem to make the usual, oh shit, that guy got jumped, panic kind of motions. They incredibly calmly pick up their phone and make a phone call.
Shit. Penelope, you see this?
Actually, would I see this? Because I have 3 successes.
Yeah, you got more than me.
You also see this.
Sense the beast.
Alright. So I'm gonna use your first sense to be source, so this is the 2. They have no hostility against. There is no hostility, there is no risk of ambush. However,
But is there a beast?
There is a beast. This person is a kindred of some kind. They make a phone call, and as soon as they notice that there's 2 people still in the car and the car's stopped, they try and move out of your line of sight.
I don't like this.
Neither do I. Fuck it. Get them back here. They need to. Someone saw us. I don't trust it.
Are you going to get out and chase?
It could have information that we need.
We could
Car
chase.
park.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I'm getting out.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll chase.
I'm going after them.
Yep, so you can either pursue them in different ways, so you can try and refine them and stalk them, or you can just literally go for them and try and apprehend them.
Penelope is Penelope is dead sprinting at them.
I'm gonna take the more stealthy approach. Follow them from the rooftops or some shit.
Okay.
So does Mac just come out of the alleyway rubbing her hand against her mouth, and the car's just empty?
Yeah.
I was about to say I'm gonna yell, Mac, hurry up! As I start running.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you're telling Mac to quickly rush her bacon cheeseburger.
Yep.
Scoff down, hurry up! Someone saw us.
Mac's just coming out of the bushes with a cat right in her mouth.
fucking.
Anyway, so, what should I roll
Okay,
for
So,
stealth?
basically, based on your approaches, you can either try dexterity, athletics. Mel, do you have anything that helps you get on rooftops easy?
I'm an experienced climber from my backstory, but it's gonna all be like in terms of like actual kindred powers. No, not really.
You don't. You don't have any celerity, no. So basic kindred stuff. So strength athletics for you. Looking at Penelope's sheet, it would also be strength athletics, unless you want to use something like weight of a feather.
Could I
say like weight of a feather, dexterity, athletics to try and just weave my way around stuff.
I was gonna say, could I argue that dexterity athletics?
Yeah, dexterity athletics would also work again. If Penelope wanted to use like weight of a feather to like wit survival and then do some rooftop stuff, that is an option.
3 successes.
Just bull rushing would be strength athletics, and it's lower than dexterity athletics, but it is the way that she would go.
Yeah, then you definitely wouldn't be making yourself really like to do this.
Yeah, no, I
Hey, look at us.
only 3.
Okay.
Both of us have 3.
Alright, in tandem, this is how the event goes. So, there's the brief moment of, since this person is on the phone, they are not moving fast. They only start to move the moment they catch wind of someone not being finesseful at all, and basically skidding around the corner. This guy just sees Penelope just like skid around the corner, almost making sparks, and it just bolting towards him. He sees you. He's trying to like make a phone call. He sees you. He immediately hangs up his phone, books it. He almost.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you get a brief moment of like, you get the brief moment of like getting the jump on him, because as he's trying to like run and bolt, he's trying to like put his phone back in his pocket, which we all know when you're trying to run and do that, it's not exactly something, it slows you down a bit. So you definitely got some speed on him. But again, this guy seems to have a bit more finesse than you, Penelope. So as you're doing this run, he immediately just like lets you use your strength of your running to kind of like outmaneuver you. So you try and bull rush tackle him. He quickly dodges the way out of you. But what he doesn't realize is Mel had jumped a fence to cut some of the distance. Mel would have landed exactly where this guy currently is now, because this guy turned around and tried to juke you, Penelope. So,
see if I can get him from behind.
You get him from above.
Above?
Yes, so next up, so basically Penelope has been like bull juked from him, so like Penelope's just ran straight past this guy, so Penelope would have to like redirect her weight and stuff to get like U-turn. Penelope, you have just landed literally on top of this guy in a way that both of you, neither you or the guy you've just landed on top of have any form of like advantage in this situation. It's kind of a, not so much like you pounced on him, you fell on him.
Okay, so I've missed him, but Melissa got it.
I'm just gonna try and hold him down until Penelope can get here, because she's better at this than me.
Yes, it's athletics brawl. It's athletics, dexterity dexterity brawl for you, Mel.
I have 0 in brawl, so this is all gonna be on my dexterity, baby.
Yep, you're literally just trying to grab him. And
good thing I'm a dexterous bitch.
It's either you try and do it in a way that you can redirect yourself quickly, or go fuck it, we ball, and you just try and like do some form of tackle or use something around you to stop this guy. Really slow him down so he can be grabbed.
Would 2 successes be enough?
I don't. Sorry, I'm just gonna roll for this guy once I figured out what Penny's doing.
Shit. Would it be possible as I go past him to just basically slide and grab onto him to try and pull him down?
And you've already slid past him, so it's kind of
I have already slid past. I could just.
It's kind of like redirecting himself. So basically, you've got to turn and immediately like redirect your momentum. So I would say it would be another strength athletics to try and do that.
Yeah, I'll just try that. Just another athletic strength.
Okay. Like the only other thing you could do is probably like grab something to throw at him.
Yeah. Come on. Shit. Oh, I'm will re-rolling that.
Okay.
That's 2
Woo!
more.
Much better.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
hope that works.
All right. So 3 successes. So
And,
while this is
and
all
2
happening,
successes from me.
so while this is all happening, you notice that as you were doing this, as you fell, he gets to regrade his pocket. Composure is trying to pull something out of his pocket. It looks to be like some kind of vial. As he gets up in the air to try and like throw it onto the ground, Mel, you went while still on the ground. You grabbed his leg. He threw that on the ground, and a smoke cloud just starts to appear. But you still have his leg.
I'm not letting go.
So as soon as this has happened, he smokes. He's trying to rip himself off your leg. Suddenly, Shadow comes through the smoke. It's Penelope. Tackle. You are now on top of this guy. Looks to be like mid-20s. Wearing very like, some would say like baggy clothing, very alt clothing. Doesn't look kindred at a glance. But Penelope, you obviously noticed his beast. You are at the moment, all 3 of you are still obscured by whatever smoke substance this kindred just dropped onto the ground. So you have this guy pinned. What do you want to do?
Don't want to hurt him because that might be too much. Could just drag him out of the smoke and like further into the alley or further out of the alley.
I'll get him back to the car.
Yeah, just get him back to the car.
Can I maybe use persuasion to be like, hey, just talk to us?
I mean, I am on top of him. I could just intimidate him, like my stats say.
Yep.
I should.
Again, like you can try intimidation if you want. Again, you're currently on top of him. Like you have him like grabbed by like the clothes. Like
Did Penelope say that, or like give me an inkling that this guy would be kindred, or did she just go book it?
This was a moment of panic. There is. She has not told you anything besides this guy has been seen.
Okay, so I don't know this man is kindred yet.
Yeah. Hi, buddy. Don't do anything too rash. Just here on business.
Do a wit insight. Or do actually no? I'll let you roll the intimidation first.
Manipulation and intimidation, or charisma intimidation?
Strength intimidation.
Strength intimidation.
Messy crit.
Oh,
yeah.
One of his arms is broken.
No, it's not so much. It's not so much like one of his arms is broken. It's more of a. you immediately just planted your boot into his sternum. And like the moment you do that and you think, oh, this would have like knocked the wind out of a normal guy. But this guy, while he recoils from the pain, he doesn't like audibly gasp. Meaning he's dead. Or undead. So basically, you do that, stamp the boot in. There's no like gasping of like his lungs being pushed in or anything like that. But he does like try and let out a scream. You then catch incredibly tiny fangs.
Thin blood.
But any like ideas this guy had of trying to get out or try and like signal or think like he could like re-escape or break out of this have been thoroughly dashed. So like the moment you like, you just going like, should you take the boot off? Like,
You gonna cooperate?
Fine.
I'll lift the boot up.
Fucking assholes.
Hey, you're the one that's taking photos of people.
No, he just tried to make a call.
Just try to make a call.
Just tried to make a call, but he saw us. I didn't want that to happen.
That is fair. Okay.
No, it was rescue. Everyone has their fucking turf, don't they? So what? This your hunting ground or something? We're not allowed to be here?
Isn't this the bear? Is this within the Baron's land?
Technically, well, I'd say you're on the edges of your territory.
Edges of our territory is still our territory.
True.
It's
The
like,
butters are a little fuzzy, but that's how everything is.
yeah. It's like you're not quite familiar with like who else maybe operates in Irish Town. Like you knew Benny had a place in Irish Town. Like aside from like what other kindred operate here or do stuff like that, it was like the closest other kindred you're probably aware of is like Clyde at the temple. But there could be like not every anarch is documented for in the city. It's just literally a case of an anarch kindred an anarch kindred from Dublin would know an anarch kindred from Dublin kind of deal.
Question. About how close are we to the Thin Blood area, roughly?
Pretty close. I'd say you're about like here.
Okay.
So yeah, Melissa's just gonna lean in and be like, maybe we can forget this whole thing if you answer a few questions for me. What do you say?
Fine. Just got one question though. Your friend. They done with that guy?
Probably.
But, anyway, my questions. First off, who are you calling?
I'd say
Charisma Persuasion?
yeah, charisma persuasion. Even though Penny could literally just take the phone.
I could just take the phone and open it.
Okay, but I got a silver tongue.
Ooh.
Well,
Damn.
I was just on the phone with Joy. She's kind of the leader of the little troop we have.
Oh, that also indirectly answers my second question. You see, I've actually been wanting to meet this little group. So, could you tell me anything extra about them?
Hmm. Give me a second. Just double checking what you have. Just aura and melpomene.
Yep.
Melpomene.
Yeah. Basically, make myself sexy and make my voice sexy.
None of those.
Powerful.
You can't Jane Doe your way through this at the moment, so we'll say. Give me a moment. He's going to. Yeah, he fucking made it. One success. So
Oof.
he goes like, we're not supposed to rat out or kind of like. Normally, our job is just to follow what you guys do, and if you finish on feeding on someone, take up the scraps, or maybe work something out, or keep our heads down, that kind of thing.
Huh?
So, considering the fact that what happened to one of us the other night, we've been kind of laying really low.
He's You see,
Which one? The one that got disassembled or the one that got beat up?
Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel got messed up really bad.
Yeah.
By the time we found out what happened, all that was there was just blood. And even that was getting washed away by whatever you guys have as cleaners.
That's rough.
Listen, we know this is your city, but we're from Dublin too. You can't exactly kick us out of the city we were born and raised in just because some asshole killed us. It's not fair.
Look, I sympathize with you, really, but I need you to work with me here. I need to talk to Joy, but let's just say there's a kindred we're looking for, and there's a slight suspicion she might be working with Thin Bloods, or at least have a connection or two. So you could see why we're trying to contact y'all about them.
That's something to take up with Joy. Joy tells us not to communicate with you guys in any way, shape, or form.
Could you please tell us where to meet this Joy, then?
He pulls out his phone, unlocks it, and hands it over.
Okay.
The recent number I just called.
Alright. So, you mind if I use your phone to make a quick call? Schedule a meeting?
Can't exactly do anything else right now.
P, keep an eye on this guy, would you? And she's gonna take the phone and make the call.
Okay.
Well then.
So I'd say during this time, when Max got back, and you're back at the car,
Okay.
I'm going to just do. There we go. So, Mac, I'm
Yes.
once did you regroup with everyone, or did you stay by the car?
I mean, I think from Mac's perspective, everyone's kind of running off, and then a bunch of stuff happens, and I think Mac just kind of looks at the fact that they are across the street,
Talking
and
to a
it's
guy.
kind of I'm not getting there in time.
Okay.
That I can deal with it. And then once things kind of calm down, she probably crossed the street and walked to see what was going on.
Anyway, so you will most likely notice that on the roof of the car, there is a phone.
On the roof of the van,
Of the Ford Transit.
Yeah.
Able for you to see that there is a phone.
I guess Mac would just pick it up and look at it.
So, on the phone, it looks like just a normal BlackBerry. But on the back, there is a sticky note with some numbers on it.
anything familiar?
It simply says ND4R, and at top of it says pin.
Okay.
Probably the pin to the phone?
I guess I can plug that into the phone to see if that is indeed what it is.
Yep. The moment you do this, you unlock the phone.
Okay.
Phone.
What's in it?
Roll intelligence technology.
Oh, that's not good. That is one singular die. I will not blood surge because I just got rid of that. So there's something else can go bad.
Hey!
One success.
One success, so it doesn't get you far. A phone's a phone. You know how to use a phone, all right? Like you
Sure.
you do enough to check to see like, oh, there doesn't seem to be anything special on the phone. Like you check the photos on the phone, there's no photos on it. You check like the contacts, there's literally 0 contacts on this phone. You want to like check to see if like there's been any recent calls. No recent calls on the phone. The phone looks to be like completely and utterly new.
Oh.
All you know is when it was placed on Mel's car.
Yeah.
And now it's in your hands and you've unlocked it.
Can I like open the back of it, look at the batteries? Maybe it's a bomb or something. I don't know.
Your intelligence technology check just tells you it's a phone.
Okay, so like if I open up the back, it's just regular batteries.
Regular battery, regular SIM card, no tracker, no tracking device, seen, no nothing.
Okay.
Whoever left it seems to just want you to hold on to it or something, most likely.
Okay.
Definitely meant for the 3 of you.
I guess Mac just sort of like I guess she just puts it in her pocket and walks on over. And as she walks over, she like does up her coveralls properly to cover up everything. And then pulls out like some work gloves that are in the pocket of it and pulls them on just in case. Easier to clean up if something happens.
Yeah.
And then she walks over to the group.
Right. And then back to Mel. So Mel, you call the last called number?
Yep.
As soon as like you do this, you immediately hear on the other line, "Hey, did you manage to get away? Do you need a place to rendezvous and lay low? How much did you see?"
Actually, your friend is,
Fuck.
answering a few questions for me. It's okay. There's no trouble. This is Joy, right?
Yeah, and if you heard him, we will fucking come for you.
Relax. I just want to have a quick conversation with you. Could we schedule a meeting?
Like I'm gonna meet one of your kind in person and let you fucking enthrall me. No, that's not how it works.
Alright.
You might think I'm some kind of... You might think I'm just someone who doesn't know jack shit about your kind, but I know enough.
Listen. We're looking for another kindred that's caused a bit of a mess. Just have a few questions, see if you've heard anything. See if any of your friends have heard anything. Out of your hair in no time. Promise.
Fine, you can talk.
Let's see. Real quick, her name was Barry, right?
Her name is Joy.
Benni.
The kindred Benny?
Yeah, Benny.
Okay.
Have you heard of someone called Benny?
Know the name and the reputation. Nothing much else.
So you can
Reputation.
probably understand why we're looking for them.
Roll wits insight.
Wits insight. Let's
You
see, where's my...
you have no ability that serves as a lie detector.
Oh.
So you have wits insight. You have 4.
Should I re-roll?
You do have the option to re-roll 2 of those dice.
I think I will. Just to see.
Okay,
Hey!
3 successes. She rolled 2. So, as she tells you this, you get the hint in her voice that she stumbled on a few words. The way she's talking and the way she's trying to deflect or off guard and say like to basically play it off as she's heard the name but doesn't know. She obviously knows more.
Look, listen. Any information you have, any at all, would be useful. I promise I'll get out of your hair and your friend's hair. Just need you to cooperate so we don't have an even bigger mess on our hands down the road.
Listen, you getting what you want and leaving us with nothing is exactly the same as the usual shit we'd have to deal with your kind.
Then perhaps I can try and help somehow.
What you got to offer?
Let's see. What could I possibly help them with? Reasonably speaking.
Okay, so... Alright, I have just noticed something. No one else has used their favor yet, so you still have that. So I'm going to re-give you that. So, looking at your background and your resources, think of anything that you've got on your resources that you could offer. Any intel you might have that you think might be useful. Roll a either charisma persuasion or charisma streetwise.
Look, charisma persuasion, my 8 dice.
Holy moly.
Okay.
Jesus. That's...
Alright.
You can re-roll some.
Alright, so do you want to willpower re-roll any of those?
I'll play it risky and go ahead and re-roll. Nope.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh well. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be.
So you're going around and you mentioned that you're familiar with the Baron of this city. It's you do throw Baron Basalt's name around. But you are given your chats with Joy seem to go around with kind of you don't seem to have anything major to offer us, but you could actually do something for us.
Well, I'm used to doing courier work, so if it's anything related to that...
I mean, putting in a word for us with your boss to actually get us some territory. We know how you... whatever the fuck you are, Camarilla, Anarch, I don't fucking know. Could be some art for all I care. Yeah, I know what those names mean. Know my shit.
Hey, if you want me to put in a word, I'll put in a word. I can't guarantee anything, but I can guarantee I will put a bug in his ear.
Listen, at the moment we have to constantly fly under the radar. Anytime one of us gets found, we mostly end up dead. I think there's only been 1 or 2 cases in the past few nights where we've run into one of you and you've let us off. but I can think of just as many times where one of my gang has just ended up being a mess.
I sympathize, I really do.
Oh, I know the one thin blood that we dealt with. Yeah. With the note, yeah.
Yeah, well, if you want to make it worth our whiles and throw someone like Benny under the bus, and for us to throw Benny under the bus, we're gonna need a little dealing here.
Alright. I'll contact the Baron and see what I can do.
Good. I also want to make sure that if there's any retaliations between us and you guys, that's swept under the rug as well.
That'll be harder, but once again, I'll see what I can talk to the Baron about.
And can I show up around this time?
Yeah.
For the most,
You're
for the most part,
you're probably on this. You're probably like all together with this.
Yeah. For the most part, also, the main thing, or at least the most likely thing, will be getting you some turf.
No, we have a few places we want. We just want to make sure that we just don't get attacked while we're in this area. That's all.
That is totally understandable.
My main thing is, give us a place where we can drop off the thin blood.
Oh yes, your friend. Where would you like us to drop him off? Unharmed, promise.
Let him go where you are now.
Fair enough. And
So you just letting this guy go.
Yeah. With one warning, don't kill people. If you eat, leave them alive.
yes,
This is one warning.
That's the big thing. Also, wait for me to finish the call so I can give you your phone back.
Just Joey, they're all right to have the phone. Tell him I'll figure out how to get his phone back.
We'll just hand it back to him.
Well, yeah, we'll just hand him back if he just doesn't immediately leave until we're done.
The guy kind of he's looking nervously. Goes, phone's still on contract. I can't exactly leave it. I'll just. And he starts backing away to stay out of like earshot and sits on a wall.
Yep.
Alright.
Alrighty. So, I've given you my word. I will put in a word with the Baron about your issues. And now, about Benny.
Actually, can I have the phone for a second to just sort of tell her what's up with Benny?
Sure.
Honestly, might be a good idea.
1 second. One of my fellow friends here wants to tell you about the whole issue with Benny herself, so I'm just gonna hand the phone over. With that, she hands the phone over to Mac.
Thank you. Hello?
I'm listening.
So, is Benny like a some kind of, I don't know, friend to you or something like that? Or at least friendly? Somewhat positive? Neutral? Whatever?
You could say we used to roll in the same crew.
Okay. And, she ever liked to paint?
She dabbled in art school.
Was it like, nice, pretty stuff, or, more, gruesome, grisly?
She normally just did commission work to pay the bills.
Well, I think she's a bit past that now, considering she's using the, blood and ashes of, dead folk, especially dead kindred. Probably dead Nimbers, it's sort of hard to tell. resultant paintings made my sister cut her fucking eye out.
Alright,
So-
I need you to roll a wits awareness for me.
Okie dokie. I will blood surge this one. Ooh.
Okay. This is a success, not a bestial failure. So
Mhm.
you can clearly hear like as soon as you're mentioning this, like, fuck is she doing? She's going off the deep end or something? As if like she put her hand over the phone, and it sounded as if she was talking to someone next to her.
Mm.
You also heard another voice.
Okay.
You clearly hear, we told you we shouldn't have helped her. The moment she left the gang, we should have. The moment she left the gang and became one of them, we should have cut her out.
Mm.
And then she goes, I'm here, I'm listening.
One last question, actually. When she, got turned, what did she tell you she was? Did she ever say a clan?
She never told.
Mm.
I now want you to roll wit in. Let's see. Wits insight.
Okie dokie. Not very good.
Give yourself one extra dice for this.
Okay.
Basically,
Grand.
picking off some of the information that you've just been provided with.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna willpower that.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can only reroll 2 of them. Okay.
That's still a success.
One success, so you believe her.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm thinking that she's not what she said she was, or if she is, she's gone bad. But I don't think so. Suffice it to say, she's probably on the darker side of things.
Listen, I don't give a fuck what she is or what you are. So what? Like you kind of some kind of fucking vent, whatever. All that I know is apparently our blood's not good enough to be considered a clan.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I'm trying to get this fucking. Well, whatever. We went to the fucking. It's really funny, right? Because you folks, you're in your place. You're trying to survive like you are, being laying low, doing your stuff. Honestly, I'd call it respectable vampiring, right? Meanwhile, any proper kindred that come about, they get sent over to a place called the Flood Bank that Benni was running, and was supposed to just be that they stayed there, and every so often the Baron would deign to give them some blood, right? But turns out that Benni was not doing that. She was doing some more evil shit, making evil paintings, whatever. So in a way, it's actually kind of funny. Y'all were actually better off than if you were proper kindred. Probably would have been.
Yeah,
But
well,
Flood Bank maybe would have been.
you're kind of probably liking that. We'll probably get along with that kind of idea.
Oh yeah, a lot of them do, but well, I've brought up the idea that maybe having a bunch of fucking kindred starving to death ain't exactly a good idea, considering we don't die when we starve. We just become monsters.
We aren't already.
Ain't that the truth? So, yeah, we can definitely put in a word in for you. Tell the Baron that maybe having some thin blood representation would be a good idea, perhaps.
Listen, like, putting in a good word is all well and good, but talk is cheap if it can't be backed up. Here's an idea we've got.
Uh-huh.
Keep that phone.
Okay.
If we run into trouble or we think one of us is in danger and we call you, you come to help.
Hmm.
Because you seem like good folk.
Hold on a second. Mac is going to pull the phone away and go, Penelope, this is for you. Give it to Penelope.
Huh.
Wait,
She'll take the
son
phone.
of a... Can you just swap? Can I just like talk to like one single voice, please?
I do apologize. Though, I hear you need some guarantee of protection, and as an arm of the Baron, I can probably give that.
All right. Well, here's the thing. You keep that phone. We call you if any of us are running into trouble or need some help or in a pinch. You guys come running and help us out. Beat the shit out of anyone who is causing us trouble. Send them packing. We'll consider it our arrangement set in stone. You guys seem like good folk, better than the other kind we've been dealing with around these parts. If you're willing to actually help us, then I'll happily do stuff in my part. You're looking for two other kindred, right?
Yes, we are.
We have a thing going on where, like, the moment we suspect someone is a kindred, we snap a picture of them and try and keep a map of their activity. You know, like, in case they prey upon some guy. It's better than us trying to run around and, like, draw blood with a knife and all.
Yeah, considering what one of ours did.
And it's better than dealing with that other guy, that info broker.
Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him. Nosferatus are not very trustworthy oftentimes.
Yeah, well, some of the information he gave was a lot more reliable than what we would have gotten if we were trying to go in blind.
True, but it often comes back to bite you in the ass.
Hmm.
Now, for the one that we have here, I'm gonna let him go real quick. He's not really needed.
Okay.
We have the phone. I'm gonna put my hand over the phone, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna gesture vaguely at him and just go get a bite.
Okay.
He's probably still in the alleyway. Go get a bite.
All right. If you would
Yeah.
take out the bite out of the guy that that Mac just got, you would risk killing him.
Actually, no.
Yeah, now, yeah, I had a bit. You know what? How about this, buddy? What's your, how hungry are you feeling? What's that up to in there?
What is Penny's hunger?
Are
No,
they
not
talking?
Penelope.
Oh, not Penny.
The
John?
Thin Bloods.
The
The one that's there.
the guy you jumped?
Yeah.
No, the thin
Not the guy. Not the guy that we. Well, yes, the
think
guy
the
that we
Thin
jumped,
Blood.
but the guy that we have. Right, yeah, the
Yeah.
Thin Blood.
Yeah, the Thin.
I think Mac is offering to help the Thin Blood hunt.
Yes, if he's hungry enough.
Like, if you're... Listen, we originally tried to have a good deal with the hospital, but they recently cut us out. If you could get us some access to some blood packs, we'd appreciate it.
Oh, I mean, probably, honestly.
Oh, I could probably do that.
Yeah, I think Mac. Oh Jesus! I think Mac just like literally just takes out her phone and just like types a message to Simon like, "Can I get some blood sent to some folks?" Question mark. Send. And that's just like
Okay, Simon will get back to you at some point.
But yeah, I'll go back to the phone and yes. Where were we? Protect. A deal, I believe.
Okay, if you can do that for us, then we'll have an agreement with going on.
We can do that, can't we? I mean, it wouldn't violate any rules.
I don't see why not. These folk need help, and I got one hell of a vehicle.
We can intervene, but if they people who are going against them are Baron's folk, then we're gonna have to talk, not fight.
Yes.
And I'm a hell of a talker, so that all works out.
Deal. We'll help out. Though, if they are part of the Baron, it will be less fight, more de-escalate.
Okay. Keep that phone, we'll be in touch.
Understood.
And she hangs up. And
Okay.
so the other thing lady comes and is like, so you're doing the phone call? Can I take my phone back?
She said keep it.
Yeah, sorry.
We kind of made a deal.
Basically
Like,
now,
can I just give you her number or something, or give the...
She said keep the phone.
God
I
damn
mean-
it, Joy. It's fine. She can pay me back for it. He kind of like just goes and... Can you just do a data transfer? I need to just at least back my shit up.
what transfer?
Have they?
A data transfer?
Sorry.
Like, I got shit on that phone. Can't exactly leave it with you guys. It's personal stuff.
I mean, I'm Max gonna pull out the brand new phone, be like, well, I just found this, so
Oh, wait, you found it? Where?
the roof of your car for some reason. Anyways,
What the hell?
so I mean, I guess I could add this number to, I could add Joy's number to this, and you can tell Joy that I'm on this phone, and then we can do that sort of thing, maybe.
Who wants to roll an intelligence technology check?
Oh, shit.
I have a single dot in that as well.
Technology I could try.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
If you got more than one intelligence, that's more than what I rolled.
Yeah, I have 2 intelligence, 0 technology.
Yeah,
I have 1 intelligence, 0 technology.
Okay,
boy.
so I'm rolling.
I
Oh
could
no!
if I'm correct, a blood search ought to be fine. Hey.
That works.
Oh, yes.
And also, you don't rouse, so you're fine. Let me just double check what your hunger is like. You're still on hunger 1. Okay, so you managed to just, after a brief moment, it was like this literally, you open that phone up, you transfer some numbers, you send it back, you just hand that phone back to him.
Okay.
Alrighty, that
And
should work.
he immediately just takes his phone and dips.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Well,
And
Little does he know, in that little small moment of time, 37 different viruses were on that phone.
So,
and then, like, given like 3-4 seconds after that guy like turns around and starts walking away, the other phone starts to ring.
Answer it.
okie dokie. Beep. Mac clicks the accept button.
Yep.
And then puts it on speaker because why not?
Well, I hope that phone call you were just having was really productive.
hello, who is this?
Call me Rot Fiend for now,
Why does that sound?
and
kind of
also
familiar?
for later.
Rot Fiend.
Why does that sound kind of familiar?
This can't be
Roll-
Jacob.
Now, if you want to try and remember I'd probably say,
Do I maybe recognize the voice from one of my previous chauffeur business?
nope. You don't recognize the
wait,
voice?
Was this guy? Is he part of the like the bar group or something?
Nope. This guy has been mentioned by. Basically, he was mentioned to Silas. At the moment, Silas is the only one who knows about this guy at the moment.
Whoopsie daisy.
No worries. I'm not sure if Silas has told you guys. But yeah, the Rotfiend is one of the if he has it, Rotfiend is one of the Nosferatu from Greenhouse.
Okay.
Yeah, Melissa was just gonna be like, with a name like that, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Nosferatu.
Ding, ding, ding! We have a winner.
Woohoo!
Well,
what do I win?
Well, you win some handy advice. You're the only ones who have been snooping around this area. I've been doing a little bit of investigative work myself,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Keeping a nice, good radar. You should really have someone who is really good at dealing with Nosferatu sneaking around. You'd be surprised how close I've managed to get to the three of you.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't.
Well, anyway, thought I'd give you some handy little advice. Don't put too much stock in the words of that Finblood was giving you. She might not have told you, but Joy and Benny go way back.
Maybe way back, but she didn't know that Benny was doing fucked up paintings. Said to somebody, "Oh, she's going down the deep end."
She went a little cuckoo for coconuts.
We've had our suspicions considering her choice of company.
Who?
You don't know? Our little dame here used to roll with the same crew that Joy rolls in until she hit a bit of a patch of luck. See,
luck, eh?
You see, Benny got in the good graces of Clyde, and Clyde had a little bit of a problem that he needed to get rid of. Decided he wants to trade one Malkavian for another.
Oh.
Interesting.
A really insightful process. We didn't even know Finblood could do that.
Okay, so
And now we're staying well away from them for now. But you do you. Well, I thought I'd give you a little bit of help in your investigative work.
Sure, thanks for the advice.
And a picture is sent of Benny.
Oh?
Picture was taken at the train station 5 minutes ago.
Great.
Well, to the carve, everyone.
Fucking move fast.
Okay.
Hope those stay on schedule.
If it's possible, fuck up the trains, make them late.
I can obviously assist in that if you make it worth my while.
You have one mighty fine courier here, and I've done courier work.
Oh, we're very much aware of your courier work, Melissa.
Got a package? I'll get it where it needs to go.
Oh no, you certainly do that. You are aware you dropped 2 bombs by our place the other night.
I wasn't aware they were bombs, but I will.
Oh, so you're literally... Oh, guess you are keeping to your reputation of no nonsense.
Yep, I don't take peeks at the packages I deliver, I just deliver them. I am so sorry about that inconvenience there.
Don't worry. We're aware of Clyde's bullshit right these days.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry though. That's our mess. That's our game to play with him, not getting anyone else involved in that. But if you're interested, I can pull a handy trick to delay the trains for you.
In exchange, I assume you have some packages you need to deliver, yes?
Not quite.
Chauffeur?
More getaway driver.
I could certainly potentially do that.
We've got a guy. He's about to be doing a job soon. We can peg you some more details.
Alright, here's the plan. Penelope, Mac, I'll drop you two off at the train station, then go do the favor for this friend of ours here.
Oh, don't worry. The op's not going to be happening for a few days from now.
Oh, in that case, no problem then.
All right, give me a moment.
And you've got our number, so.
Or do
Well-
you need my number?
Don't worry, we already have your number. Oh, you can keep this handy device we just dropped on you.
A creepy fucking thing to say.
I'd prefer if you call my personal phone.
Whatever you say. Right. I just need to make a quick phone call. Give me a second. There's a brief moment where he seems to have taken a drink of something. You can hear his throat, like something definitely going down his throat. And then he makes a few gesturing noises that he's changing the tone of his voice. Feel free. So it's Melissa on the phone, correct?
The phone's on speaker.
All right. You
So we're all technically
all may
talking.
make intelligence academics rolls
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck.
or wits academics.
Or wits academic.
Oh, that's much better.
Academics. It's still academics intelligence for me.
Okay, on. 1, 1, 2.
Oh, it's 2 successes.
Okay.
Nice.
Penelope, you at least catch on that. Yeah, he's changing his voice. Sounds more conductory, more professional. Mel, do a roll a rouse check for me.
Me?
Yep.
Certainly.
With that bestial failure.
Oh, that was me.
No, I
Oh.
got a nice success.
Mac, roll a rouse check.
Okie dokie. Fingers crossed. Nope. Okay, great. Cool. Back up to 4. Great. Bunch of nonsense. Okay, it's fine. We succeeded technically.
Yeah.
We know where Benny is.
Back,
It's fine.
back to square one. But you're feeling antsy. You're in a rush. Like the blood is pumping. You
Yeah.
know shit's about to go down. Okay.
Let's fucking go.
So basically driving to the train station.
Yeah.
Yep,
Alright.
yep.
So at the moment, you find out that she is. I'll mark it on the map. This train station. Basically, kind of like an interconnection. As you're going around, you are given some information of. Basically, she's not taking a public train. She's most likely going to be jumping on a cargo train.
Makes sense.
But time is of the essence. Melissa, do some. Let's see. Dexterity drive.
Yeah. Let's see, where is it? Dexterity. You see, the thing is, I drive.
Yep.
Probably blasting some fucking Def Leppard or something as we're going down.
So you make great time getting to the train station. You get another text message from Rotfiend. Train's about to depart. Red cargo train.
Red cargo.
Cargo train. All right, let's look around.
So this will be intelligence awareness.
Oh, great.
Nah. What about wits awareness?
Wits awareness also works.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, good.
Never mind.
Okay. So, running around, you don't see Benny, but you definitely get the cargo train that's indicated that she's going to be on. It is currently on the move.
Shit.
Okay.
But you are also but at the moment you are also in a public space.
Are there, like, people around?
Yes.
God damn it.
Could I do maybe a stealth dexterity to try and get on the train?
Train hoppers are pretty normal. That's fine.
Yes, but train hoppers
haven't
who can
still
make
been-
breakneck speeds and leap.
Yeah, that literally, I was like looking and I was like, well, I have celerity fleetness. I might get 105. That it'll be fine. And it's like there are people around. Ah, fuck.
Could maybe I could use dexterity stealth to try and get on the train without being spotted?
Yes, you may try and do that. So dexterity stealth,
Dexterity stealth.
and then
God.
dexterity athletics.
Stealth, dexterity.
Yeah, you're not. Actually, no. You could make a rouse check to go unseen.
I think I will. Unseen passage. Yep, one rouse check. Failure.
Oh,
Oh god.
I think I could still do it. It's just that I get more hungry.
That's. No, that's not 5 hunger. That's how much hunger do you have now?
Oh, that was me. I only have 2 hunger now.
2 hunger now. Okay.
yeah.
Whew,
No, I'm doing really bad.
Well, I mean, whoever
I
doesn't
could
get on the
vote-
train can get back in the car.
It's true.
I
Shit.
have one drive.
Then you'll
shit.
be following that train very slowly.
Stealth dexterity and then athletics.
Athletics dexterity,
dex?
yes.
Okay.
I mean, is this like the train is just starting to move, or is it like?
The train is currently in motion.
But is it like at its max?
No, it started moving. I'd say it's currently moving at like 10 to 15 miles an hour.
Okay, then yeah, I want to jump back into the car and try to like gun it to
Follow
get ahead
the
of
train route.
Yeah, maybe get ahead of the train. See if I can't, find some other time to jump on while there are less people around, perhaps.
Dexterity drive for you, Mac.
Oh boy.
So again, and then we'll also so Penelope, you're in the car. Or you're on the back of the train. Mel is at the back of the train.
Back of the train.
And since I have unseen passage, I'm just gonna use that to try and search for Benny.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, first,
Messy crit.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
I want you first. So first things first, I want you to do a rouse check for me, Mel.
Me? All
Yes.
right. I already did one, but
Yep,
do you
but
want
this
another?
is a new one. This is a new one, Messy Crit.
No, that's me.
That was
No.
Max.
Macamel,
No,
same
no.
name, damn it.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do this, and here's hoping this one doesn't go bad, because if it does, that'd be really bad.
Woo!
Oh,
I mean, it would just mean frenzy checks every time.
yeah, I'd rather not.
So, you haven't been told a specific car. So you can either try and search the cars together, or try and be like really stealthy as to not notify Benny.
I'm going on the really stealthy approach.
Okay.
I'm not good at stealth. I'm much better at loud, intimidating.
Yeah. Stealth is more my forte.
Okay.
Shit.
Stealth,
I
dexterity?
could try. Alright, let's just try to be stealthy. If it doesn't work, I'm just going loud.
3 successes for stealth dexterity.
Oh, 2 successes.
So as you get through the cart and like, so as you get in and you're like inspecting the carts,
Yeah.
you
Not to
notice
mention
that
I have a
Well,
unseen passage.
yes.
But yes, sorry.
So the moment you get through, also give me a second. So one of you is going to hit a very nasty snag. One of the carts is containing sheep.
Oh no.
So as you're going through the carts and you get to this cart, Mel, you immediately freeze. And suddenly all of as you get there, the only thing that's running through your mind is all of these sheep are just looking at you. Dead stone faced directly at you.
When faced with a folkloric block, you must shrink away from it or spend a willpower to push through.
Yeah.
I'm
Ooh.
using another willpower.
Okay. So you spent your free willpower. You are wading, like you going around, like you're just pushing past all the sheep, pushing past their walls, stepping in their shit. You're just going through.
Don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. These boots are ruined.
But both of you eventually get to the point where you are hearing talking.
I'm actively going to listen in.
Same.
Well, first I should probably sense the beast, because it's more of an area of effect thing.
Yep. Looking at them and using sense to beast, again, you see Benny. And her beast is incredibly stained. You could see as if her beast is bigger than a normal beast would be. You've seen this before. You've seen this in people who commit diablerie.
Oh.
And they're unable to mask it well. The aura, or the aura of the beast is a lot more black, more tainted. Like feeding on another kindred is indignifying, even though it makes them stronger. Definitely, Benny does have that. She is talking to what looks to be a ghoul, wearing a long trench coat, a flat cap. Definitely appears armed. Has a very intimidating aura, a very professional aura, a very military-esque aura. They seem to be discussing which town they're going to be dropping off of, or what they're going to be going through. Also, how are we going to be getting past the beasts? While the ghoul is reassuring her that his master has made all of the proper arrangements. and that she can lay low in this location until she can return to Dublin.
Yeah.
But again,
How far away do you say they would be?
you basically just you're hearing them. You could literally just climb in this car. You just have to do so in a way that they're not notified. Mac, however, you're driving at speed. The highway doesn't exactly cross with the railway, so there's only brief moments where you think you see the train.
As long as I can get to tracks before the train gets there. Or maybe like stop the car ahead of where the train will be, not in its path.
Yep.
But like, you know, out of the way. Something I can jump on.
I could try and drop the ghoul right here.
Stealth dexterity to get closer?
I'm more
Yes.
thinking just plink him in the
Or
head.
stealth composure.
Yeah, no.
Just suppressed. I could just plank him once and try and take him out, because if I take him out, we'd only have to deal with Benny.
Okay.
But I don't know if I should.
Again, I would say it would be stealth composure for both of you.
Or stealth dexterity?
No, stealth composure.
Okay.
Composure. Stuff composure. I'm gonna need to search for this.
Okay.
I could do light as a feather to try and make my footsteps quieter.
No, it's more of making the movements of pulling out your gun quieter.
I'm just getting closer. I don't have
Yep.
weapons.
Alright. Okay, do you want to willpower reroll any of
I'm
them?
going to do that, yeah.
Okay.
God damn it.
Alright. So this is how the scene is going to do. Mel, you will get close enough to engage in melee with Benny and the ghoul. But the ghoul hears Penelope draw. So what gun are you drawing actually?
I am going to draw the suppressed pistol because I don't want to make too much noise here.
Yeah. So this ghoul he literally hears you, draws his weapon immediately in your general direction, Penelope, and it's opening fire.
Shit.
Okay, I'm jumping him.
Okay. So this is how we're going to do. So what rolls do you want to do to engage?
I was just gonna do dexterity fire, like firearms dexterity.
Yeah, so you're trying to exchange fire.
I'm trying to hit him in the head.
Yeah, you're exchanging fire with him. So neither of you are exactly really trying to dodge the bullets.
I mean, I'm hidden.
Yeah, you managed to get close enough that you can engage Penelope or this ghoul in melee.
Yeah.
So if you go for the ghoul, Penelope Benny can attack you with no problems. If you attack Benny, it's basically you're fighting Benny, Penny's fighting the ghoul.
I say go for Benny and try and keep Benny off of.
I will try. Could I argue using stealth and strength since for this one attack I have the drop?
Yes.
Good. Ooh. Not my best roll.
Okay.
Oh, and a possible beat.
Two possible bestial failures.
Melissa, yours is in fact a bestial failure. As Benny seems to have caught wind that you were trying to do like some kind of like pincer attack, and she immediately just grabs or just tackles you to the like side of the car. Nice try again in the drop. I could smell you coming.
Blah. This stupid sheep.
As for the exchange of fire, okay, so neither of you are caring to dodge the bullets that are coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is basically, he seems to have his arm out, covering like his heart and like his lower part of his face, as he's like got his pistol drawn and is shooting you.
Mm-hmm.
Your bullets, you notice one of your bullets ricochets off his arm, but the other one hits his hip. So he does take some damage from that. You, however, do also take some damage as you feel 2 shots slap into you. You see 1 shot hits you in your good arm. But it feels as though you've just been hit with a very deadly punch. And then the other one wings the side of your face, definitely cutting your ear. You're going to take 3 superficial damage.
Okay.
As for Melissa, I need you to defend yourself.
Yep.
So this would be, you can either use strength and brawl to stop Benny from plunging the knife into you, or you can use dexterity melee to fight back.
Dexterity melee is, well, I have 0 in brawl and 0 in melee, but I have 3 in dexterity and 2 in strength, so dexterity melee.
Okay. Alright. While this is all happening, Mac, you are seeing sparks come out of the side of one of the carts.
Great. Is there any way for me to get, ahead of the railroad,
You are pedal to the metal and you are just barely keeping up with this train.
God damn it.
At least you know what cart they may be on, but sparks are flying.
Okay. Cool. So how the fuck am I gonna get on there without destroying Melissa's car?
One thing you could do is indicate to them that you're there. Like honking.
Okay, so I just start blaring my horn
You just
outside,
literally just hear the honk horn going.
Just like really slam out it a bunch, just really,
Yep.
I have Metallica, turn it up.
Yeah. So you're definitely getting stabbed, Melissa.
Ow.
You take 3 superficial damage.
And that was my good jacket,
You
too.
do hear the honking. So next turn, I'll give you this for free. You can do wits awareness.
Yay.
I could use this to try and lie and intimidate them.
Mhm.
Lie at them and intimidate them with this.
So Melissa, while it would put you in some danger, could open the side door of the train cart.
I wouldn't do that because that might fuck up what I'm about to say.
You could hold it.
But it would help us get out of this mess.
Mm-hmm.
My idea was just try and tackle Benny out of the train. That way, she's not on the train anymore. Mac can run over and help.
Yeah. Regardless, this ghoul still has a gun full of ammo. And he's going to continue to shoot the other person with a gun. So, at the moment, Penny, you are going to be shot at.
shit. While shooting, I'm gonna try and lie at them, see if the ghoul at least gets a little scared by it.
Again, so like manipulation strength or manipulation firearms.
Do manipulation firearms, because what I'm about to lie. Put down the gun, or 50 cal's gonna rip through this entire fucking train.
Okay. While not completely intimidating of him believing such a blatant bluff that you have a 50 caliber with you, or believing that there's someone on that car or whatever's honking has a 50 cal, he is kind of aware that in a head-on battle of trading bullets, he'll die before you. So he is actually going to use this opportunity of he's going to, for the next shot, take a shot and then try and dive into cover. So he's going to be doing a dexterity firearms. You can shoot at him to try and respond.
Yeah. Just another dexterity firearms.
Yeah.
It's not that good.
Still 4 successes against. Yeah. I'd say as you're doing this, neither of you hit one another. But you definitely hear Benni shouting to watch where you're shooting. She seems to be saying this at you, Penny. She seems to be going like, "Hey asshole, watch where you're shooting."
Oh
Who
my
the fuck
god,
do you think I'm trying to hit?
oh my god, did she just hit you?
How scandalous. My enemy
Awesome.
nearly shot me.
Yep.
Can I take the moment where she's distracted, just deck her in the face?
Yep.
Dexterity melee?
Yeah, feel free to try dexterity melee.
Wait, since she's distracted, can I just tell?
No, dexterity melee.
Oof. Oof. I'm going to get in there, jeez.
Yeah.
I can't throw a punch for shit, but she's distracted.
Yeah, it's like, it's like you try and throw a punch, and like it's almost as if you're going in slow-mo when you're punching her. Like she moves to the side. She's literally just looking at your fist as it's trying to pass her face.
I knew I should have just skipped jujitsu.
Okay, so she sees your punch going, and immediately with her knife, cut all the way up your arm. Like multiple different like vertical slashes up and down from your wrist to your bicep.
What the hell? Okay, that's gotta be at least 3 superficial damage.
Ouch.
Nope, that is in fact only 2.
Wow.
So just remember, the moment you go over, you start taking aggravated damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just goes and looks at you and goes, "Thought you guys were supposed to be like apex predators. Didn't think I'd
Look,
become."
baby, I'm a talker, not a fighter.
Yes, well, I'm an artist. Fighting is not exactly my strongest suit, but I'm still besting you. All right, next up. So, next up, what's the game plan?
They're talking. The guy's in cover.
Do you want to just try and shoot Benny?
I could just try and plink at Benny. I'm the bitch with the gun.
Please, if I take one more superficial wound, I am maxed out.
Again, you
Yeah.
could use this opportunity to try and take cover or try and go through the door.
I'm just gonna shoot Benny.
Do you want to
I'm
willpower reroll?
re-rolling that.
All right. Okay.
I'm the bitch with the gun.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. So literally takes those shots, pat pat, in her back. She literally just turns her head to the ghoul who took cover, and simply goes, "Aren't you supposed to be protecting me? Won't your benefactor be disappointed if I die?" As if, and then he just reluctantly goes, "Switch then." And he is instead going to go and stab Melissa.
Oh,
As
oh great.
as that metallic hand that ricocheted a few shots suddenly just has a blade protruding from the front.
No.
It's the fucking
no.
guys.
It's the guys. Yeah, it's the fucking cyborgs. The Zenitsu cyborgs.
Yeah, no, Melissa's just gonna be like, alright, what the fuck? What in the Full Metal Alchemist is this?
Dex athletics.
Oh, I can actually do that. But yeah, just, what in the Full Metal Alchemist?
Do you want to willpower reroll?
This would be my last willpower.
Yes.
But yes.
So Benny twirls around, and now he's looking at you, Penny, and she's immediately just going to rush at you. Mel, you just are able to just witness that this guy turns around, moves, like you suddenly just see that Benny suddenly switched with this guy, and just immediately blade, like he's throwing a punch at you.
Did I dodge it?
Yes, you just barely.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mel's gonna roll away, look at him like, huh, I thought Edward Elric was supposed to be short.
Yeah, you say that you rolled out the way, but
Tried to.
as the direction you rolled, he's got his gun pointing.
Oh my god.
As for Penny versus Benny situation, Benny is now just literally running at you with her knife.
Okay. I could try and Red Dead marksman mode this and shoot it out of her hand.
Okay,
Or I
then
could just shoot her.
I could just shoot her again.
that would just be dexterity firearms.
Just shoot the bitch!
I would recommend going for the fingers, but you can do what you want.
I'm just gonna try and disable her weapon for now.
Goddamn.
Messy critical.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, we should have had the shot. We should have kept the shotgun.
You fuckers had a shotgun?
Do I have? Oh, that's the. I forgot I forgot to bring mine. That would have worked so well here. I could have just blown through you.
What? How many people have shotguns in goddamn Dublin? I thought that was an American thing.
Enough.
So regardless, you fire the shot. In some, you kind of think out of sheer madness, Benny took the bullets, and is now in knifing range. She's going to. Yep. immediately tries to plunge that knife in your heart, but she misses and gets you in your gut. So she's in the point where she's starting to take aggravated damage. Penny, you take 4 superficial damage.
Fuck.
Jesus.
That puts me over.
Yep. So you take 3. You take 3 superficial, 1 aggravated.
Oh.
I'll fix it.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
As
shit.
that knife is in you right now. It's in your gut.
Well, I think I know what
Alright
I'm gonna do now.
Yeah, if I go down, she goes down with me.
Okay. So what's the next course of action then?
I guess dexterity melee for me, because I have to fight this man.
Okay.
I-
You should really bring a weapon next time.
Yeah.
Or you again. You can go through the door.
You could just open the door. That would be a good idea now.
Yeah.
Okay, the door's opening.
Okay.
Yay.
This would be strength athletics.
Athletics is decent, strength is decent.
Okay. Yep. So literally, as you're going by, you roll forward and you kick the hatch, and that door just slides open. So
Haha!
And I see this.
yep, you can now
And-
see that you now know exactly which cart they're in,
Yes.
and Melissa, you can clearly see the Ford Transit.
And
Woo! Back up.
what is in the like middle line of sight? Like, is the ghoul standing in like roughly the middle of the open doorway?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm going to roll for fleetness.
You're gonna crash the car.
Not quite. Why did it roll twice? I'm going to like try to go as close to the train as I can, and then I want to open the door, and just leap into the car at the ghoul.
Okay. So at the moment, you would again. So what discipline are you using? You're using fleetness.
Fleetness in celerity,
Yes.
which will allow me to add the
Okay.
celerity rating to my die pool.
All right.
for
I want
non-combat
first things first. I want you to make a dexterity drive.
Okie dokie then, let's see how that goes. Do I add that before? Like, do I add my celerity?
No,
bonus
you
from that?
you pop this and then you're doing it. So yeah, you can add it to your drive because you're making sure you don't wreck Melissa's car.
So
because
I
in order
can
to do
add
this-
fleetness?
Yep. Because in order to do this,
Okay.
you're driving on a bank.
Yeah, I'm also just gonna. I'm not gonna blood search. That'd be a bad idea. Or would it?
Just
Mm.
go in there, ape shit.
Yeah. Just fuck it.
Fuck. Fine. All right. Dexterity
Okay.
drive.
Yep, there it is.
3 successes.
You know what?
And
actually,
then I want you to do
wait.
athletics dexterity.
I'm gonna willpower reroll just. I want to make sure. that I succeed. And then you said what?
Dexterity athletics.
Okie dokie. There's athletics, celerity, blood surge. Here we go.
Ooh!
This is fucking stressful.
So, what you do is you hear a brief screech, and then suddenly a roar. As Mel, you've leapt out of the car over a bank,
Mhm.
and you almost overshoot to land on top of the car, but you land in a way that you could monkey bar off of the top of the cart and swing in.
Hell yeah.
I will say,
Absolutely.
during this time, though, the ghoul could clearly see how this was happening, and is going to respond.
Mhm.
Okay. taking from your 6 successes, he did open fire at you, and none of the bullets hit.
Okay.
So as you monkey bar swinged in, you managed to you kicked him back a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're in the cart.
Great.
However, again, the more you're in that cart, the further away you are from the car now.
Yeah. I mean, I think generally think that like Mac just kind of left it in whatever it was and is just kind of letting it drift there.
Oh no! That car went down a bank.
Oh, that's fine. It'll survive in there roughly.
Probably not.
As long as it doesn't rain.
You at least hit the brakes before you dropped out, so it at least might still be there.
Might.
Yes.
And by bank, is this like a
dip?
like,
A dip, literally it would have gone down into a ditch and then would have basically between the road and the train was literally the bank down a downward slope into an upward slope.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's crashed there. Got it.
It may have.
I
We'll
mean-
find out.
it'll be fine. Anyways, yeah, there's this guy in front of me that I want to murder.
Well, that'll be shortly.
'Cause
So
I've
Benny
maxed
versus
out my
Penny
hunger.
situation. What's the situation with that?
It's very, very tempting to let the beast take over and just go fucking wild on them.
Yeah, that might be an option because how many shots have you fired so far? I like to think that each dexterity roll you fire 3 shots.
Yeah. So from the average, I'm just gonna go based off of Glock. I have like 2 more rounds of firing, and then I'm out.
All right, I'll keep.
Unless I have extended mags, which I
Yeah,
probably don't.
you
'cause they're
probably
very annoying. They're just annoying to use, and they jam a lot.
Yeah, Benny's going to try and retrieve her knife. Okay.
You know that knife's mine now.
Yeah. That's 3 successes she's got. So she's trying to reach for the knife to grab it to attack you. You can either shoot her or grab the knife, pull it out, and stab her.
Do it.
Dexterity brawl to take the knife and try and stab her.
Dexterity, either dexterity melee or dexterity brawl.
I'll do dexterity melee.
Okay.
Please, please, please.
4. That's better than 3.
Yay!
Yep. So you have the knife in your hand. As you do it, you immediately just going to stab her. So you stab her. She takes 2 more damage. So she takes 2. Right?
Okay. So about that thing about letting the beast out to just go ham. Can I do that?
You're just on the ghoul.
No,
Yeah.
you're not. Your hunger isn't exactly high enough.
I would like to do that, however, because I'm on 5 hunger now.
I'm just gonna eat the ghoul.
Yes.
Wait. So I
Right.
have to be a certain amount of hungry to invoke that.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't, again, if you wanted to, you can just repeatedly blood surge.
it's true.
I would not recommend it.
Or Blush of Life to heal, but that might take some time.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll just blood surge the dexterity melee.
Yep.
Because I'm obviously struggling anyway, so I
Again,
might as well just blood surge before I start taking
we're in the
that damage.
situation where like only one of you has a situation where their like clan bane is of any use.
Ooh, 5 successes now.
Right.
Fine, fine.
Right. So what is Mac wanting to do?
I'm at 5 hunger, so I would like to let the beast take over and murder this ghoul.
Okay.
I think if I like see that he's got like the cyborg hand, it's like, you murdered my cousin.
All right. So
Full crazy.
all right. So he's going to try and stab you. He rolled 2 successes. If you
Okay.
want to roll an attack,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Who cares? I'm in murder mode. I'm gonna attack him with my hands.
okay.
Actually, before I do that, can I pop? Wait, no, lethal body's passive. Holy moly, I forgot. Can I pop prowess?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okie dokie.
You just take rouse check, which means it's a frenzy check.
Oh god, it is a frenzy check.
Yep.
Okay.
But again, you're going for the bite anyways.
And
That's true. You're just going for
the.
the neck.
I'm letting it anyways too.
Yep.
And
So
I'm wanting to
again,
murder him
so
anyways.
then now you can roll.
Okie dokie. So now I do this, and I do this, and then hold on. Wait. So if I'm doing prowess, that's I add potence. Oh, I add my full potence to. No, that's feats of strength and
Yep.
unarmed damage. Okay. Cool. So then yeah, I just do this and I do this. Does unarmed damage, is that like a dice or is that just afterwards?
For what?
So like if when I'm rolling, right? Do I do brawl plus strength and then add discipline?
What's your
Potence
blood potence
or-
race? What's your blood potence? It's 1, isn't it?
All of us.
Oh
should
no!
have blood potency
It's your
of 1.
potence. What's your
Yeah, my
potence?
potence. My potence is 2.
Your potence is 2, so it would add 1.
Oh, okay. So it says
Unarmed damage value, feat of strength, add
yeah,
half.
it adds my potence to my unarmed damage
Yeah,
value.
it adds 1 to your unarmed damage. Yeah,
My potence is 2.
yeah, it adds half.
Adds half to melee. Unarmed damage is full. Adds potence rating to unarmed damage and feats of strength.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
half
Yeah,
to-
so it adds 2 to your unarmed. Yeah.
So is that? Do I add that in my dice that I'm rolling, or is that
It's to
applied
your damage.
afterwards?
It's to your damage. You don't roll for damage, so.
Okay. That's all I want to make sure.
Everything has a flat damage rate at most points.
Mhm. Since I'm riding the wave, can I just blood surge this? Easy peasy. Like?
I'd say you've already roused, so you can't blood surge.
Alas. Okay. Let's go. Oh.
And it's very messy, and he rolled 2, so you won. So you are
Yay.
free to take a massive bite from him if you want.
Yay! Yes.
Drink.
Okay,
Drink.
so
Chug.
you are currently biting.
Mhm.
Mel kind of is just grabbed this guy by like his ankles, and it's kind of more you're kind of more pulling yourself up. Well, Mac immediately got behind and started biting.
Yeah.
Benny versus Penny situation.
Mm-hmm.
You have the knife. You stabbed Benny in the chest. The knife is still in Benny's chest, though. So what do you want to do now?
It's in her chest. I could just twist and pull.
She will try and stop you. So she's trying to roll strength and brawl.
Melee dexterity again, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just try and keep her off of it. Fuck it. I have the hunger for it.
Okay.
Do you have the willpower
Yep.
for
So
it?
do you want to try and willpower roll?
I do have 2 more willpower.
Oh boy.
Could she try of this? Yeah, this is fresh-faced
Whoa.
VTM newbie and DM and Cinder thinking. If she tried to teleport, she does have blink.
Ouch.
Would she bring Penny with her?
Question is where?
There's a wide open gap in the train.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll say she can train. I'll say she'll try and do this.
Okay, dokie. Let's see what happens.
So this is so instead of trying to pull the knife out, she's going to try and blink with the knife still in her.
Shit.
So this is dexterity athletics and 1 rouse check from her. So what did you roll? You rolled
5
Oh,
successes.
5 successes.
So as she does this and you twist that knife, she can't the pain and the damage she's taken, she can't focus. So it literally looks like you twisted the knife and she just suddenly blew and went flying to the other end of the car and smashed into the wall.
Oh.
Nice.
So she is currently splat. Not dead, just splat. And Mac, you have this guy in your grasps.
Yes.
How much do you want to take?
However much I can.
Okay.
Fucking drain him.
At this moment in time, take 2. Hunger off.
Okay.
Mac, I want you to roll, Melissa, I want you to roll wits awareness.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
God, the cops are probably going to be here soon because they've probably heard the gunshots from
Not
from one guy.
quite. You
3 success.
So, unfortunately, none of you are aware of this
Oh.
because I'm not sure you were ever briefed. You, Mac, as you are feeding, hear a click.
Oh no.
I want
Okay.
Melissa to roll Dexterity Athletics. And I want Mac to roll Dexterity Athletics with a
He's
2
fucking
dice
exploding.
loss.
Okay. Dexterity, athletics.
Because it's got to be very hard to dodge this when you've got your neck in the bomb.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm eating the bomb. That's not
Yay.
good.
Okay,
5 success.
5 successes, so... Melissa, you're definitely probably going to... Melissa, you're about to see, you immediately jump out of the car.
Could I use could rapid reflexes apply to this?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Good. And this is okay. Would this be considered dodging
Yes.
or defending with dexterity and athletics?
Defending, yes.
So then I can do fleetness if I do a rouse check.
Yep.
Is that allowed?
I
do
will
that?
allow it, just for this current situation.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Then that means that I do athletics dexterity, and I can add my.
You won't be able to actually, because you've just recently roused, you can't rouse again.
Okay.
Damn.
Very well then.
It's like a once
I
per
will-
scene kind of thing. So technically you are still benefiting from fleetness anyway.
Okay. Oh, okay. So then do I?
Yeah,
So then do I
you
still-
can still do it anyway. You didn't need to do the rouse check.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Also,
So-
correction, I jumped out of the train,
Yes.
right?
Okay. And then I have -2 dice.
Yes.
Okay, -2 to my vampire dice. And this is dodging, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Alright.
This will be a failure. Do you want to roll that single dice you have?
Sure will. Oh,
And now you've got a success. So you just barely succeed this.
yes!
The moment you hear the click, you throw the body to one side as it didn't explode. He erupted in spikes.
Oh, is there any chance that I could throw the body at Benny?
I was about to say, which direction did they throw it? Did they throw it at me or at
No,
Benny?
you throw him off the cart.
Okay.
But because of how it just happened, the spike, he kind of went like a morning star or a pufferfish.
Oh.
Oh,
So he didn't exactly get off the train, the spikes stuck in. But if you were caught in there, you would have been impaled by multiple spikes.
oh. That's a vampire killer right there.
So the train is still moving. The conductor doesn't seem caring about the interruptions and the gunshots and the explosions.
Melissa's just watching.
You just see the train fly by.
she's just gonna stand up, look around like, oh shit, my car! And start running to start running the opposite direction of the train to try and get to a
Okay,
car.
so by the
I
time
think
it takes
it's
Mel
fine.
to get back to her car, what is Mac and Penelope going to do?
Turn on Benny.
What state is Benny in right now?
She is in a state of the best way to describe it is she's in a state of torpor.
Oh,
She's
gosh.
not
I'm
quite
going to run. I'm
dead.
gonna rush for Benny.
Yep, she's not quite dead yet, but she's definitely not able to respond.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Max-
rush for Benny.
Max also gonna do that.
Okay, what? So you arrive to Benny. She's slumped on the floor. She's a mess right now.
I grab her, you stab her?
I was gonna say I'm gonna grab her, look to you and say, we're gonna jump and use her as a cushion, and get off this goddamn train. The guy with the spikes can stay. That, or we stick her to the spikes and take the spike guy with us too.
I mean, sure, but how do we get him out of the wall?
Yeah, that's right. You know, leave him. Just use her as a cushion, and I'm just gonna try and get out of the train with her.
Trying to keep her alive while getting out the train.
I honestly couldn't care right now. I'm just trying to get out of the train.
Just waiting for a moment for the train to slow down.
No.
Saying the spike guy probably is just unspiked for convenience.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for now. Fuck it, grab the guy with the spikes. We can take him with us. If we have to, we can kill him once we're done.
No, I mean the
Probably
spiked
dead.
guy is dead.
Oh, the spike guy. Yeah, that's fair. We could feed off him. Just take him.
Just like gunhead guy or bomb neck
Gunhead
guy, or not bomb neck guy, a head fall off guy.
Take him with us. We can eat. We can eat him.
Okay.
If there's any, well, you can eat him if there's
So,
any blood left.
I'll say there's
then once-
with that moment, you can jump off with an unconscious with a torpor Benny.
Okay. What would I roll for that?
Dexterity athletics with a -1, if you care about keeping Benny alive.
But it's dexterity athletics, great.
3 successes.
Again, you're still benefiting from fleetness anyway, Max. So
Yeah. 3 successes, and that is a -1 to try and keep her alive.
Yeah. so you jump off with no issues.
Okay. Your turn.
Yep. I'm actually doing the math in my head. So, if I add fleetness with dexterity athletics, that's 7 dice.
Yes.
Would it also be possible for me to just kind of... Actually, no, that's a bad idea.
You could just toss him out and just run.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump out, and I will... Yeah, I'll just kind of kick the body off, in hopes that it kind of gets, like, torn up by the wheels, and so the evidence kind of vanishes.
So it falls into the bank, and you can just take it with you.
That's true.
Either way, whatever happens, I don't really care right now. And then I'll just, I'll jump off, use fleetness to help me out with that. And here we go.
Yep. So, like, you just...
Willpower reroll. Willpower reroll.
We will.
That works.
Reroll.
Hopefully.
So, yep, that works. So, literally, you just kick the guy. He falls off. You jump off with him. He tumbles as you just slide onto the bank.
Great.
And I'd say by this time, Mel's gone back to the car.
How's my baby?
Your car is a bit banged up, but it's mostly just the wheels.
Yeah, I got a 5 on the drive check.
Again, it kind of like slamming the handbrakes while speeding down a road.
Don't worry,
Really
baby,
bad
we'll
on the
get you
tires.
fixed up.
Yeah, just tore up the tires, yeah.
We'll get you fixed up later, baby. But right now, we gotta go pick up my friends, okay? And she's just gonna hop in the driver's seat.
Okay. Yep, so
Just-
eventually you get down there, so it's Mac and Penny with a a mangled up Benny and that guy.
Yeah, I'm also just. I think when Mel arrives, Mac is just feeding on the guy, drinking his blood.
Yeah.
This is really dark, but while we're doing this, I'm going to disarm Benny by just breaking her limbs.
Oh,
Oh
okay
no,
then.
they were already broken. She
okay.
is mangled.
Okay.
Like
I'm just
one
gonna sit
more
in
point of damage, or at least one more strike to her heart, and she's dead.
Yeah, everyone, get in the back. And bring your snacks with you.
Yep.
I'm just gonna throw her in the back.
Yep.
Being careful not to kill her.
So you throw the ghoul on the back as well. Does the ghoul have? So again, you drain the ghoul dry now, Max, if you want.
Okay.
So you can take 2 more hunger.
Okay. Great.
If you while also you are free to take that gauntlet off of the ghoul as well.
Oh, sure.
So again, like it is treated like a prosthetic stump, but like fiddling around with it, that blade comes in and out of the top of the forearm very cleanly.
You're really flesh, aren't you? Wait, no, sorry. You're really flesh, aren't you? You stupid metal fucking piece of shit.
Right.
Like
I
you
say we on
you
it- on-
kind of
oh.
think that if it wasn't just like a stump prosthetic, you could probably use it as a gauntlet.
Honestly,
Right.
the best choice of action right now is probably contact everyone else and then the Baron, because I think the Baron would want to know that we got Benny
Okay.
and
Okay.
possibly
Okay.
more.
Okay, Penelope, do me a favor. Contact the Baron and tell him we got Benny, and also maybe need some new tires for my baby.
Okay.
Okay. Dexterity technology
Well, I mean, if it's just a
or
call.
intelligence
No,
technology.
no.
Yeah,
This is
it is
just a
call.
simple phone call.
Okay, it's just a phone call. Okay. Yeah, hi, yeah, we got Benny. She's real fucked up, but she's still alive. We also got another one of those weird flesh steel prosthesis.
All right, bring them back. So you can dump them
And my
in the mold.
tires.
And the truck needs new tires, apparently.
Yep.
It's not the important part, though.
My baby!
Shut it, it's just a truck.
Okay.
We'll get new tires on. It's not too hard. I've done it before myself.
All right, and with that, you drive back to Dublin.
Yes,
Hopefully
nice and calm. It's not
hopefully
too
you get back
harassing.
home before sunrise.
Yeah.
Shit, never
fucking
mind.
Step on it.
Mm-hmm.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
she is getting, if needed, she is getting tied up in the church. If we need to keep her there for the rest of the night or for the rest of the
You're
day.
most likely going to be asked to keep them in the morgue. You have been informed that Simon is basically making one of the bodies in the morgue talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's go to the morgue then.
To the morgue, to the morgue.
Yep. Next, just
And
gonna like.
with
get the
that,
one-
I'm going to end the session here.
Okay.
Because this is perfect opportunity for basically we kick things right off by arranging a session with the 6 of you where basically they finish up in the morgue and see you driving in with Benny,
Yeah.
Okay.
and
And
we'll
a
run
corpse.
things from there.
Yeah.
Yes. And with that,
Yay.